During our execution, the first phase was finalization of our design. So luckily we took little longer, but we were able to finalize our first blueprint of our house. It came out very good, even the design, the color theme. So with that we had our render ready and we started execution of that on that render. So with this LH had few things like, okay, you know what, you have to select for lamination for your areas like TV unit, wardrobes, etc. The paint selection, the color of the paint selection was there, and in fact if you see the beading and all here, right, so there was a selection process for that also. We discussed about like what size would look good in it. With this our selection process started. In fact, if you see these lights and all, right, so for everything there was a selection process. Okay, you want warm white, you want cool white, kind of, right? On basis of that our selection got completed. Around the market there are so many market players and all, right? We searched for them, we spoke to them, we gave them our requirement. Unfortunately they were not able to make it up, and we wanted someone who could understand us well, because we wanted someone who can fulfill our dream house. So with this search we found out LH Interior, and our first experience interacting with Imran was very powerful. He was the only guy who could understand our requirement, and he was able to articulate into a design form. Like we were talking, we were giving him a requirement, and he was putting it on some software was there, right? Pictorial presentation. It was a rough pictorial presentation, but he was able to make it up. And during our discussion, he was also throwing his ideas. LH is the organization who could understand our requirement very well.
LH, my first interaction was with Imran. So initially he took our layout and he started explaining like how the things will be done. And after the initial, interaction, we visited some more, market players, and finally we understood like, okay, Imran has understood the requirement well. For example, like for kids' bedroom, I had a special requirement. I had the idea of like a walk-in wardrobe and a bunk bed on top of it. So this idea was in my mind from a long time, and I discussed it with Imran, and he was able to understand that, and he made it possible. He executed it very well. It came out very well. Most important thing which I found good in LH was like they were able to understand our requirements very well, which most of the other people were not able to. And for executing anything, you need to understand the requirement well first in advance. So in that area, they were very good, and the execution also went well. We got what we saw in renders, and the outcome is very good. So yeah, I would recommend LH.
I would surely recommend LH. The reason is, first, they are very clear about the requirement, they understand, and they assist you in each and every phase of your execution. So definitely, I would recommend, and it's my personal opinion, I guess, the material which is being used, right, that is what they have committed. So definitely I'm going to recommend LH.